Alexandra Daddario husband, where and when they met each other. A most imposing adoration has been found by Alexandra Daddario. The White Lotus, Baywatch, and San Andreas diva sealed the deal with Baywatch and San Andreas maker Andrew Structure in June of 2022. It was in New York City during the coronavirus pandemic that Daddario and Structure, makers of such loathsomeness works of art as A Peaceful Spot and the Texas trimming tool Slaughter, first ran into each other. He was likewise on a walk, and we passed each other midtown. He turned around and said howdy similarly as I was pivoting to look back at him. I snickered and said hey, and afterward we both chuckled about how we were the main two individuals on what is ordinarily an unbelievably bustling road, and he inquired as to whether he could take me to supper, Daddario reviewed to Vogue. TVGuideTime.com. Daddario uncovered their sentiment on Instagram with a high-contrast representation on May 13, 2021. A source told individuals sometime thereafter that Daddario and Structure were locked in. They have their wedding in June of 2022 in New Orleans. He has two young men from his union with American-Brazilian entertainer Jordana Brewster before he began dating Daddario. And Alexandra Daddario's own life? All that you really want to realize about Andrew Structure and the entertainer, from their most memorable Instagram kiss to their wedding in New Orleans. Alexandra Daddario's significant other Andrew Structure is a filmmaker. Structure is likewise associated with the amusement business, however dissimilar to Daddario, he does it in the background. His most striking works remember Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan series for Amazon Prime and the movies A Peaceful Spot and A Tranquil Spot 2, as well as The Cleanse and the Texas trimming tool Slaughter. Structure helped to establish the blood and gore movie studio Platinum Rises with Michael Inlet and Brad Fuller. Daddario told individuals in February 2022 that Structure would be excessively occupied with business to go with her to the Droop Grants. He delivers a show called Jack Ryan. So he is working. In the event that he can move away, definitely, obviously. He was my most memorable welcome. He's a extremely dedicated man, she said. Andrew and Daddario affirmed their relationship with a sweet Instagram photograph on May 13, 2021. The entertainer and model disclosed their Instagram relationship by posting a sweet, highly contrasting depiction of themselves together. It was dim and cold and blustery today, a horrendous blend, and it didn't make it hotter to envelop him with my arms. However, it made everything appear to be exquisite and overall quite cheerful, she inscribed the post. Andrew offers a multi-million-dollar home with Daddario in September of 2021. Structure and Daddario achieved a significant achievement in their relationship when they purchased a house in the Hancock Park area of Los Angeles for $7.3 million. As per Soil, John Wells, the cerebrums behind series like Improper and Emergency Room, previously resided in the 4-room, 5-restroom home. It was promoted as having a French Mediterranean plan with grounds that were suggestive of the French open country. It's little miracle the couple appreciates facilitating heartfelt nights in their delightful home. It's our rendition of a night out at the club, Daddario told Ladies Well-Being in September 2022. Her next words were, "We will get a little wild, open a jug of wine, and battle about chess." Daddario recorded her Chelsea, New York, loft available to be purchased after she and Structure purchased a home in Los Angeles. Andrew wedded Daddario in New Orleans in June 2022, around a half year after their commitment. Structure and Daddario marry in New Orleans. Vogue guarantees the occasion occurred at Protection Corridor and that the lucky man, Structure, was joined by his 2 children who went about as best men and ring carriers. To get to the gathering at Bar Mary Lou, visitors followed a second-line parade through the roads. The entertainer wore an outfit by Danielle Frankel, and Structure decided on a pinstripe suit by Brunello Cucinelli. Daddario considered her sentiment with Structure and resulting marriage in a September 2022 meeting with Ladies' Wellbeing. "At the point when I met Andrew, we simply both knew," she said. "The wedding was brilliant, it seemed a piece like an inescapable end. So I feel truly settled." Terminal words. Alexandra Daddario has met a most imposing affection. During a June 2022 service, the White Lotus, Baywatch, and San Andreas entertainer wedded the show's maker, Andrew Structure.